Hello, hello, and hello to all of my Aries. This is Queen Moon Ra coming to you with your general reading. Aries, happy birthday to each and every one of you all. Happy birthday to you if your birthday is today. I did talk to a couple of people whose birthday is today. Happy birthday to you. And even if your birthday is this week, happy birthday to each and every one of you all. Let's get right into your reading. If you haven't had a chance to watch Sunday's reading, check it out. If you have time to, feel free to check it out. I did give every Sunday, I give questions to help you to try to get through the week to stay focused. We're coming closer and closer to a full moon. Full moon is intense emotions, intense feelings, intense need for nurturing. And so that's why I talk about pulling birth charts so much, is find out what sets you apart from other Aries so that you can nurture yourselves. Let's get right into it, Aries. Let's see what your cards have to say. Let's see what your cards have to say. Again, happy birthday to my Aries. I'm talking to you if you have Aries anywhere in your birth chart, not just your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, but anywhere in your chart. Two of Cups. We have the King of Cups. We have the Justice card. Justice card is attached to Libra, and we have a full moon in Libra. All right, so somebody is dropping the devil off somewhere, right? So when I say the devil, that's our demons, everybody's demons. Like somebody is releasing something. Something is finally releasing something. Okay. Oh, okay. And then we have the moon card, and then the Page of Cups. Oh wow. Okay. Okay. Somebody may have been, okay, somebody's past is trying to resurface, right? And so some heaviness from your past is coming back up. And again, take only what resonates with you, right? Because this may or may not apply to you, but only take what resonates with you. So somebody could have been in a situation with somebody from the past where they feel like maybe like a teenage love situation. I'm going to tell you everything that's coming to me, but this is the first thing immediately that's coming up. Somebody could have been in a demonic soul tie with a love interest in the past, right? And the energy could have contaminated your universe so much so. This is somebody's ex, right? Whether the ex is still alive or not, but somebody's ex, the energy could have contaminated your universe so much so that it could have clouded someone's universe. And you all are fire signs. It's like every time this is how this energy was fighting their own demons. But every time you all are fire signs, you're very passionate. You're the first sign in the Zodiac. You all are able to accomplish many things successfully, and, able to do several things, raise kids and raise families, go back to school, all of this. You all can do it all. But somebody kept trying to put every time, it's like they were trying to control you, right? So somebody could have been in I got to be careful with the words that I'm using on YouTube, because I don't want to trigger anybody, and I kind of sometimes I think all of us have to sort of talk in code to some degree, because we got to be careful of certain words not being flagged, and we want to try to get the message out. So somebody could have been in a relationship. Somebody could have been in a demonic soul tie. So I hope you all can read between the lines, and that may not have been the best type of situation, right? But the reason why somebody was in some kind of a demonic soul tie and like almost chained to it, was because somebody could not go back home to their own family where there was the nurturing. And so a lot of things are coming up in everybody's spirit right now as we get closer and closer to the full moon, Aries, because we're still feeling the effects of the first quarter moon in Cancer, and somebody's mother is coming through. The mother is no longer living. Somebody's mother is coming through, and she's crying. Somebody's mother is coming through and she's crying, and she is saying, I am so sorry to you, Aries. That's what somebody's mom is coming through. Again, if this doesn't resonate with you, it doesn't resonate with you. But somebody's mother is coming through right now saying, I'm so sorry that I had no idea that the situation you were going through was that bad. If I had known, you would have been able to, I would have gotten myself together so that you can come back home and get away from all of that. Somebody was really going through a really rough time because they were in a demonic soul tie. And so Source is saying to you, that was weighing heavy on someone's scales. Emotionally, it was weighing heavy on somebody's scales. And so Source is saying to you, it's time to release it. And how you're going to release it is, and as a matter of fact, somebody was in a relationship with somebody that had you completely zombified out, right? Like somebody had emotionally drained. Like when I look at your cards right here and see this much water in your cards, somebody is highly creative. Somebody just sucked all the joy out of you, your creativity, every time you were getting ready to do something, they wanted to find something wrong with. Just a really abusive relationship. Every time you talked about your aspirations and your dreams and you wanted to do something, like you had all this energy, like it was just like, man, yeah. So somebody could have a new love coming across their path. It could be a new woman or new man coming across their path, that their energy is like it's like, after you finish working out, you feel like, okay, I feel like I can drink a gallon of fresh water. That's how their energy is coming across. They have this youthful energy. It's soulmate energy coming across somebody's path. And if you're already in a relationship, with somebody, that's your soulmate, it could be a new friend that comes across. And I'm not talking about somebody who is trying to take you away from your spouse or your partner or whatever. I'm talking about like a new platonic friend that comes like they feel like fresh water, coming across your path. Because somebody, like I said before, something about your past relationship with somebody. Remember when we're talking about Libra, this is Libra's cards, the scales, right? Scales. You're trying to balance out your scales in your personal and your professional life. So some kind of secret from something in the past could have been revealed, to you, and just really just kind of put somebody in a space where I need to move on from this. And emotionally, it could have been really, really difficult for somebody to move on from. So, the Source just wants you to keep on moving. So you just, like what I said, you got some support from the other side. And I don't know whose mother was like somebody's mother had this real kind of like a fighting spirit, like this right, like they had this like real fighting spirit. But because it could have been like the time that they were in, it was just like a lot going on at the time where they weren't really able to like pay attention to everybody, whatever was going on in everybody's life, and maintain their own household. So that's where the tears are coming from. That's where the apologies are coming from, Aries, because they have a full picture of it on the other side, and they see how, those memories from the past are coming up and like almost haunting you. And they're saying to you, it's time to, now that they are wiser about the situation, they're basically like saying, handing you a fresh cup of water, saying you don't have to be emotionally drained by that anymore. It's okay to let that go. And when you're in a zombified state, like you feel like, okay, I almost have to give up on my dreams, especially if you're a creative, very creative person. I have to give up on my dreams. I have to give up on this. I'm no longer really happy. I got to find joy in other things because I thought this was, my person, my soulmate. I thought this was, all of this, but it's turned out to be a nightmare. It turned out to be a demonic soul tie, which could have affected other relationships. Like if you have kids, it could have affected your relationship with your kids and all kinds of stuff. But the light at the end of the tunnel for this is that somebody is going to finally say, I'm going to make peace with something. Emotionally, I need to release it. I need to bury it for good. Emotionally, I'm going to get my fire. I'm going to toss the whatever into a fire pit, and I'm moving forward. Yeah, I'm moving forward. I'm moving forward. Also, I'm gonna come back to that in just a second. Yeah, you got a guardian angel. Here we have the Temperance card, the Four of Coins, the Eight of Coins. We have the Empress card. Yep, that's somebody's mother coming through. Like I said, Devil card came through twice. Yeah. And so it was affecting somebody's personal life and their professional life. Somebody was really chained to something. It was like somebody could have been in a relationship with or married to or something like that. Or somebody who was obsessed with you. Like if they couldn't control you and like basically like run the household yeah, just their energy was just, they were, when we're talking about demons, we're not talking about a person, so we're crystal clear. Somebody was running from their own demons of fear, doubt, uncertainty about themselves. But it was also like they were, it was such a chaotic and confusing, and it was such a just, all I can see is like if somebody's mother, and we're not even talking about the father, like his father was in the picture, like somebody's father was in the picture, but if the mother had known about it, like really knew, like to the extent, she would have come after somebody with a hammer. That's how angry she would have been. Like she would not have cared about the consequences. Like that's how, if she knew. And again, take only what resonates with you. I hope this doesn't seem like a really dark reading because I'm only sharing with you all what's coming through my spirit right now. But they are your, somebody's mother on the other side is saying to you, it's okay to release it. I'm here. Like they're saying, I'm here. You can create an altar to them. You can, go through the process of the healing process, with them, because it looks like somebody is on the other side of a long journey of just like highs and lows and just trying to figure things out themselves. But Aries, all I can say to you all is if I think if you all are new to my channel and you may not remember this story I was telling you about, this person who gave me permission to share, how she was going through stuff on her job and going through stuff in her own household, and how Source took everything off of her plate. If you all remember that story, drop a line below because you know what I'm talking about. But Source is saying to you, be more conservative with your time because I'm trying to double your money. I've been sending you a lot of information that could have been really, really confusing to somebody, but it's like somebody's mother is coming through like this. See how this person is pregnant? And remember, it's a spirit, right? The person is not black or white. It's a spirit. So it's somebody's energy of the mother coming through, like really, really strong. And they're trying to help you go through a rebirth with them. Like they want you to forgive them. They want you to in some ways, it feels like, looking at the cards here, in some ways they wish that you had just come out and tell them everything, but something about their spirit lets you know that they would have handled it in a way that would have, really, for you, it would have just like, oh my God, I didn't know they were going to take it to that extreme, but they would have taken it to that extreme. Like if they had known that you were chained to something, like I'm talking about, like your spirit was chained to someone else's demons. Here we have the Temperance card. So this lets me know you have a guardian angel. And like I said, somebody's spirit was weighing heavy on both. Like you got the devil on both sides of the scale. Like you had like both in your personal life and your professional life. So somebody was really kind of like trying to control your money. They were trying to control, your relationships with people. Like they were trying to control you both personally and professionally. Like I could see somebody like you making money and they taking the money from you, or something, like somebody was in that kind of a relationship. Like they were trying to take everything, from you. And this lets me know that that's like from your past. And now this is you right here, kind of sort of looking back over the past and just kind of sort of remembering things. But Source is saying, I have something so much better for your future. And you can vibrate high now, so you can see things from an expanded view, Aries. You can see something from an expanded view. And like I said, you're going through a rebirth right now. You're going through a rebirth. Let's see what else we have going on here. Whoa. Yep. Let's see what else we have going on here. Let's see what else we have going on here. See how this energy right here, see this person like is like chained to this thing right here, like chained to this. It's a chain to a spirit. You know, like this person just like didn't even want you. It's like you couldn't have any breathing room. You couldn't do anything, you know, in the relationship. And you're on the other side of something. But, you know, emotionally, when you're trying to unchain yourself from the emotion of being in relationships like that, sometimes it takes years. Sometimes it takes kind of like I need to get away from everybody so I can think. I can start listening to my sacral chakra music. I can start, you know, I can start flushing all of that through, you know. Here we have the Five of Wands. We have the Ace of Wands. We also have the Eight of Wands. We have the Six of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and also the Three of Wands. So some new information is coming across. There's some money coming across. This could be somebody's tax return or something. But the money that's coming across now it's like every time somebody receives some money, it was almost like they didn't deserve, they were supposed to keep it. Like somebody wasn't able to connect the dots. It's like somebody felt like every time I got some money coming in, I feel like I was obligated to give it out, give it to whomever wanted it. And you may have thought like, okay, I'm an overgiver, but it was because somebody kept taking from you. Like somebody like was in some kind of a you know, relationship that was just an unhealthy relationship. People just kept taking, this energy in particular kept taking from somebody. And so their spirit is coming back up from another place, right? It's trying to come back up. Like they're in this space. They're still fighting their demons, and they're kind of trying to come back up and trigger, you know, emotion. So, and then you got somebody got possibly new love in their life, or like a new friend or somebody in your life. And that energy is coming back up because we're coming closer and closer to a full moon, for one, which everybody's energy increases around full moon. But in particular, when we talk about relationships, because Libra is ruled by the goddess Venus. It's a feminine energy. And so that deals with relationships in all forms, love in all forms, arts and music, you know, things that are aesthetically pleasing. And so, yeah. Wow. Ace of Wands, Eight of Wands, and also the Three of Wands. Still more fire in your card. So it's okay to leave some bridges burned from the past and just move on beyond that. Move on beyond, you know, that. Like I said, somebody's mother is in the midst, and they're like, let's go through this rebirth together. I'm assure you that I'm going to make you feel safe on the other side of this. So they've stepped up. They've stepped into it. Here we have the Page of Swords. So the anxiety that you may have been feeling about something is going away. It should be going away very, very soon. So hopefully you all start to feel like this warmth around you, like a feeling of warmth where you just kind of sort of warming up to, you know, moving on from something and, you know, moving on from the past and starting the healing process. It's, you know, I think in one of your readings, like somebody was having an issue with a sister, or like having an issue with like a family members or whatever. Like this energy played a huge role in trying to keep you isolated from everything. Like they really just wanted to control, somebody really wanted to control you. And it was sending out so many mixed messages, you know, to people. When people are in relationships like that and everybody can see that something's wrong, it was almost like, you know, some kind of fear of breaking away from the energy sent people kind of like they were assuming the worst about you, when if everybody knew like what was going, it was just like a real tricky situation. Like if everybody knew, maybe, you know, well, that's hindsight. So anyway, like I said before, somebody's mother is coming through really strong from another side. Guardian angel saying, you know, everything is going to be okay. Came out again. Coming out from the other side. So it could be your parents, both of them coming out. Somebody's parents could be coming out like saying, you know, we got this all under control. We have the Magician card, the Five of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and also the Chariot card. And so somebody could have been, like I said, you know, something from your past. I'm saying, you know, your efforts are being rewarded. Like you are, I'm seeing victory over your own demons. You got the demons here and demons here. Those demons could be fear. It could be doubt. It could be uncertainty. It could be like fear of going into a healthy relationship. It could be like fear of going into healthy, relationship, whether they're friendships, romantic, or whatever. Like fear of your soul community, your soul family, your soul circle, because somebody came out of something that was just Five of Swords. So moving forward, Source wants you to move forward from something. You know how this person right here, see how this person is looking down, like they're walking a tightrope, the anxiety that somebody's feeling, the anxiety is going to go away. And Source is saying, put your swords down. You don't have to be in, fight mode, because you want to see the blessings that are coming your way. And so you want to be in receiving mode of the messages first coming from Source. And also for somebody, love is coming across your path, agape love, but it's also for some of you all, it's a romantic love too. And I see Sources saying, trying to send you messages and what seeds to plant. So if you want love, you want your business to do well, you want to be able to release something from the past, Sources like plant those seeds, water those seeds with fresh water, because that's what's happening here. And so the Magician card lets me know that clear messages are coming through. But again, you got to be in receiving mode of those messages. You got to be in receiving mode of those messages. Receiving mode. So let's see what else we got going on here. Let's see what else we have going on here. So like I said before, the good news is on the other side, you're somebody's parents, starting with the mom. And then, you got other angels like saying to you, we have you covered. We have you protected. It's okay to, date again. It's okay. No matter what your age is, it's like, it's okay to date again. It's okay to open your heart up again. It's okay to be inspired, to be motivated, again. It's okay. That's what they're saying. So somebody's mom or grandmother, possibly. Here we have, I am generous. 24. You have a heart of gold, Aries, and you're very skilled at maintaining balanced, stable relationships. You are loyal to your loved ones and are able to be the nurturer, protector, and provider all at once. 24 is your number. 6, the number 24 reduces to 6, which is in the shape of a pregnant woman. The number 6. So yeah, this is further letting you know, there are some relationships that you can send out messages. So if this energy plays some kind of role and you having some issues with your own kids, adult kids or whatever, or relationships, it's okay to start opening up, and telling people, what's going on. So some people can really see. Source wants you to operate in faith and no longer operate in fear. The enemy wants to keep us in a state of fear, and Source wants you to operate in faith. So here we go. Miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. Love is opening me to receive beyond anything I imagine. Let's see what else we have here. Let's get ready to close out your reading. Yeah, so messages from the other side. Somebody is definitely, protecting you, from the other side. And keep your vibrations high, because trust me, if they had known really everything that somebody was going through, they would have been right there. It's time to release negativity. It's time to release negativity. Yeah, it's time to release negativity. Abundance planning. That's right. Abundance planning for somebody. It was almost like this energy was like trying to call. You know how you bring a narcissist into a family, and even if there's, every family has their stuff. Like every family has their, like siblings have sibling stuff that's going on or whatever the case may be. And it may not even have been that bad, but you bring another energy into the house. All it has to be, and they know how to manipulate people's demons. It can throw the whole family into, just like out of alignment. And when I look at this reading right here, again, only take what resonates with you. That's like somebody, looked at somebody as being really rooted and stable and grounded. And once you got closer up, like that's why when we talk about the enemy is just very crafty. Again, we're not calling them the devil, but they were fighting their own demons. And you may have been an overgiver, looking at the cards here, like trying to give them chance after chance after chance to heal, and kept trying to inspire people, and just like overgiving. And it was just, for them, it was almost like, okay, I can't, I'm obsessed with Aries. There's no way I'm letting, this, like for them, it feel like emotionally they hit the jackpot, but it was just like really twisted. So expect, for some of you all, to meet new friendships. So let's get ready to close this out, because you should be looking forward to a week where Source is saying to you, release any negativity, from within your universe and outside of your universe that is trying to resurface, Aries, so that you can make room for your new soul family. If you're already with your soul mate, like your person, your person, or if you want new love coming across your life, and also make room, like open up space to receive ideas about how you can grow your money. And like I said, you could be receiving some kind of financial something in the mail. It could mean it can mean a lot of things. It could, like I said, you could receive some kind of compensation. It could be, depending on where you are in the world, it could be like income tax return. It can be any kind of money, but it's really coming from source. So no matter what it's coming from, it's coming directly from source. So let's see what else we got going on here. Where's the other card? Make sure we got everything. We got this and this. Let's see what your we got your number, and then let's call the affirmation card. Let's pull an affirmation card. So congratulations, like I said, to you all who have been doing all this energy work and not putting your energy towards allowing things to irritate you, like something from the past to rear its ugly head, to take you out of focus and emotionally dehydrate you, right? Affirmations for success. I'm attracting everything that I need. I am full of highly profitable ideas. I am grounded. I am connected to my highest calling. I am pushing the boundaries of the ordinary. What's for me will always be for me. I am committed to my purpose. I am making necessary connections to connected. I am connected to all that supports my highest good. That is what I have for you, Aries. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you all on Midweek Wednesday. Bye.